look at the strings which are at index left to right. So basically we are given a range and we only have to look at those words which are in the index from left to right. So here if left is 0 and right is 2, we have to look at all the words here. Why? Because left starts at 0 and finishes at right is equal to 2. Let's take the second example. Here the size of the array is 5. We have to start from index 1 and go all up to index 4. So we only have to look at all the words which are between these index or the given range. Now, question is very simple. What we have to return is number of words whose first and last characters are a vowel. So quickly we'll look into constraint. Constraint says that all the given words will have definitely lowercase English letters as well as length of the length of the given array will be always less than equal to 1000 and greater than 1. As well, any word will have more than one character and less than 10 characters, right? So we just have to start at index left and go all up to right, and every time check our current word is having the first or last character set or not. So it's a straightforward question. I want uh, to hear from all of you. I I have to iterate through each word in this array. Where should I start my array? I mean, where should I start iterating it?
I is equals to left, sir.
So we have two index, left and right. Basically, I can start at index left and go all up to
Right.
right. Because left and right are index, also it is said that left will be definitely greater than equal to 0 and right will be always less than the length of the array. So we'll never go out of the range of the array. Now, every time we just have to check that the first letter of the current word and the last letter of the current word are vowel or not. So to do that, there are a lot of possible ways. In some language, you will have a vowel check inbuilt function available. I have written it here myself. We could have also used set to do it. Like you can take a set of the vowels and then check whether this set contains the character or not. If it contains, this definitely means that it is a vowel. So if I have to code this in C++, I could write s.count. This will tell me if the current character, the first character is there or not. Similarly, here also I could write s.count. And if the count is more than 0 for the first character and the last character, this means that it is here at the set. And every time I'll increment my result because the number of words whose first and last characters are vowel, I have to count them. Now, I want to hear from all of you. Did anyone use another approach than this?
Because can we have responses in the chat? What is the
Yeah.
approach you used? Is it same, different? We want to make sure these sessions also talk about a variety of approaches if somebody has used any other approach. Okay, responses wise, I'm seeing same approach.
Okay. So, if anyone has any doubt, you can unmute yourself and speak. Else, we'll discuss about the time complexity of this question. Yeah. So here we are iterating through our array only one time. So we are doing almost n operation, or let's say the size, whatever is the size of the word, those many operation in the worst case. Why? Because in worst case, your left can be 0, right can be the last index, and we'll iterate through the whole array. So simple worst case scenario, the time complexity will become big O of n. N is the size of the array, we can say. And every time we take one word, we are just extracting the first character and the last character, that is order of one operation. So those we can take as the constant.
And adding just a follow-up question, guys, what is the time complexity of count function of set? Can you respond in the chat? What is the time complexity of count function in a set? And I would like to see a response from everyone as per your understanding. What is the time complexity of this function count, which we are calling in line number 18? Okay, Parth says log n. Yeah, and what is n here, Parth? We are saying log n, but what is n here? Yeah, n is size of the set. Yeah, Kaushik, you can take over.
Yes. So because set will not have a duplicate value, basically we are just checking whether it's there or not. If it's there, the count will be 1, else the count will be 0. So as you all responded, the time complexity will be log n. So here n is nothing but the size of the array, that is 5. So log 5. Yeah. Uh, if if nobody has any cross question, we can go ahead with another second one.
Sure. Thank you, Kaushik.
Most